Hey, Shalom, Makim. We give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. And I want to give double honors to the apostles of GMS. Also want to give salutations to my fellow brethren, speaking this word with truth and sincerity. So I meant to, this is just an article how a couple days ago, a Edomite so-called white couple had committed suicide because of financial debt, you know. And I had meant to do this a couple days ago, and I just remembered. So I'm just going to read down the article and get a scripture. It says a Manhattan couple jumped to their death because of mounting financial debt. It says suicide notes were found in the pockets of a Manhattan couple who jumped to their death because of mounting bills. The bodies of 53-year-old Glenn Scarpelli and his 50-year-old wife Patricia were found shortly after 5:30 a.m. Friday near Manhattan's Murray Hill neighborhood. He says, "We had a wonderful life," Scarpelli wrote in his note. "Patricia and I had everything in life," it says. According to reports, Scarpelli, a chiropractor, lived with his wife and two adult children, 20-year-old Isabella and 19-year-old Joseph, near Wall Street. The couple, however, traveled to Scarpelli's recently closed chiropractic practice to jump from a 17-story building. Damn. It says in the suicide note, the couple speaks of being in financial peril, but begged that their children be taken care of. According to the public records, Glenn owned a state 42,000 in unpaid taxes dating back to 2013, along with 213,000 he received back in 2000 from a federal loan he used to pay for his advanced medical degree. Yet the couple still afforded to send their two children to elite private schools. It says Adam Lamb, fellow chiropractor who knew the couple for 16 years, is still wrapping his mind around the death of his friend, but surmises something else must be at play. Said, I just don't understand why this will happen, why they would do this to their kids, Lamb told the New York Post. I feel like there's something else going on. Even with all that debt, it still doesn't make sense. Hey, but that's just that's just the mind of so-called white people, you know. It's quite evident that, the so-called black man, blacks, Hispanics, Native American, but primarily the black man, um, are stronger than so-called white people, you know. Well, all of us are stronger than them, because, you know, their whole life, so-called white people were born with the silver spoon in their mouths. Went to the best schools, so-called best schools, ate the best foods, you know, um, got financial stability, you know, um, got the best loans and all, you know. But soon something happened to them, they go in debt to something, or they go bankrupt, or they become homeless. They want to kill themselves, While Jake, which so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we just deal with the problem, we got the mentality saying that, man, we just gotta deal with it. For example, you know, most Jakes are homeless, right? Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans are homeless. You know, we never think about killing ourselves, because we living through adversity, afflictions. We rather steal first and get a meal from a grocery store or something than to have that mindset of killing, committing suicide. You know. Now it all goes back to Genesis chapter 25 and 23. It says, "And the Lord Yahweh said unto her, Two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger." Right. Now the key point is the one people shall be stronger than the other people, which is quite evident, and through statistics, it proves that. Because as soon as the Edomite, so-called white people, get in debt, they always kill for insurance money or inheritance money. You know, you see that all the time on the crime news, the TV shows and stuff. You know how an Edomite woman can kill her husband for, man, it be sometimes the cases be like $50,000. You know, not even a million. You know, but it just shows you how wicked they are. You know, but you know with us, you know, we were the Lord made us stronger for a reason. You know, because you know when Jacob's trouble happens, when the racehorse starts popping off, how you think Esau is gonna handle it? You know, and the other nations, the heathen nations, are not exempt from that. You know, so how you think they're gonna handle them not having food and them they used to eating every day and have a lot of money? How do you think they're gonna adjust to the fact that they don't know when the next meal gonna be? You know, they don't know how to you know preserve their food. You know, like we do. You know, because we've been through that our whole life. You know, so it's nothing new. You know, the only difference is we're gonna have lesser than what we had, but the difference is that Esau gonna really feel, the so-called white people gonna really feel how we felt, you know, because it's easier said than done. Because they always say get over it, you know, get over slavery, you know, get over, um, you know, stop being lazy and work, you know, or they always say, you know, oh look at Jay-Z, he made it, you know, look at who else? Rihanna, he made it. Look at Kendrick Lamar, he made it. You know, but they don't got that spiritual understanding that we have. That you know what they had to do to get at that level. You know, but you know they always pick and choose what they wanna, what they wanna what they wanna hear. You know, they got selective hearing. You know, because when all these calamities come upon them, which this is a perfect example. You know, what you gonna do? You know, you're gonna, because in that day the Lord said you're not gonna be able to. Just roughly paraphrasing the scripture. Um, you know, you're not gonna be able to commit suicide. It's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be wanting to do that. You know, but they're not gonna be able to because the Lord want them to endure all that, um, all that hell that's gonna come upon them. You know, for all the iniquities their forefathers have done and what they have done in this earth. You know. But, you know, we're portrayed as the wicked ones in this society. You know, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are always stereotyped, you know, everywhere they go, you know. But who's the one that caused that to happen? Who's the one that um, had us have this mentality that we got now as a nation as a whole? You know, all about trapping, you know, all about selling drugs, all about killing your brother, you know. What nation of people have led our people like that, you know? Who put the drugs and the guns in the communities for us to have that behavior and mentality like that? You know, the so-called white people. You know, starting with Ronald Reagan in the '80s. You know, he was dealing with the CIA and DEA and putting the guns in our neighborhoods. You know, well, it really started in the '70s, but it really was put out mainly in the '80s. That's when that crack era was out. You know, but look at us now. We still fighting strong. You know, we still wake up and go to work every day, even though we're not supposed to. You know, we just got that blessing from the Lord to make us like that. You know, because um you gotta see you gotta think of it as a balance. You know, since you know the elect men are gonna get the spiritual powers in that day. You know, we're gonna be stronger than them, but we're stronger than them on a lower level too, which is not having nothing. You know, we are still stronger than Esau while being cursed, you know? So, you know, hey man, the statistics don't lie, you know? And it's quite evident that everybody knows in the whole wide world that the so-called black man is stronger than the white man, you know? The white man is a thief, a murderer, a fugitive. A fugitive is a person that escapes judgment for what wicked action they have done. You know, which that fits Esau to a T. You know, because every time you bring out slavery and you know what they people do, the cops do to our people and shoot them down and no justice, they always hold themselves not guilty. You know, that's the scripture. That's in Zechariah 11:5. You know, but that just shows that fugitive side to them. They always want to escape their judgment. You know, but deeply inside, they feel like, um, you know, they do feel that, you know, they owe us. You know, they do feel that they're guilty. You know, that I heard one of the elders say, I think it was Elder McCall on the older videos. It said when that movie Django came out in the movie theaters, Dad went to go see it, and then it said there was a lot of white people there and stuff. But you know, they said majority of the white people are leaving the theater. You know, from watching the movie Django with Jamie Foxx in it. You know, because why did they do that? Because they know in their heart that they're guilty. Guilty is charged. They know that, you know, and they'll never wanna face the truth, you know. They always wanna lead the truth. You know, when somebody let's deal with logics, man. Let's say if you're a cable man, right? Now you dealing with Edomites. Edomites are above you, so called, right? Because of their money, financial stability, right? Let's say you're a cable man, right? Let's say you do 500 jobs, you know, and customers have approved you, giving you a rating 5 stars on every last one of them, right? But you mess up on one job. On one job, you mess up, a customer don't like you or something, or you accidentally messed up or something, you know. Esau will come in and saying, you know, oh, you're fired, um, you make mistakes and you made a mistake, but you'll tell him like, wait a minute, look at the ratio. It's 500-1. So you telling me I did all this work, all this good work for all these other 500 jobs, but on this one, you want to hold me accountable for that one? And you going to fire me over that? You know? But if you say that to them, right, they'll know what to say. See, when you talking to Edomites, they think you fools automatically. You know, they think you just an average nigga that's happy that's happy about you, about them giving you a check, you know. But when you just answer them with basic comebacks, which the average person doesn't know, they be confounded, you know. Which all Edomites are naturally dumb. They're stupid. They're not spiritual. They're carnal as hell, at all. You know, they're not spiritual at all. You know. So when you come back with a basic logic answer, you know, saying what I just said as an example, how I did all these jobs and never got no complaints, but on this one job, you want to get on me for this one job. But what about all the other jobs I did? You know? And they say you're a good worker. You're a good worker. Why, if you're a good worker, then why the hell you firing me then? You know? But you know, they be quick to do that, but they can't answer you when you asking them answering them with a response like that, you know. And they so called got all them degrees, but if he got all them degrees, then how the hell you can't answer what I just asked you? What I just responded back to you? You can't come back with a comeback. You know, like the Lord said, He chooses the base things to confound the wise. He chooses the base things of this earth, which we are considered the base things, the Hebrew Israelites, because how we look, no haircuts, unshaven, you know, uh, a garment might be dusty looking, but them men, them same men that they scoff at, got the richest knowledge of all time. Basically, not to boast on ourselves, but we really got the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. We are the wisest men on earth, starting on Apostle Tahar on down, because we know how people are. We know what's going to happen. We know who our enemies are, you know. But I don't want to get too off topic, but I just my spirit flowing, when you, and the spirit, things just start coming to your mind just to, you know, um, get it out, you know. But the lesson is Esau is the basest heathen on earth, man, you know. So that was just a video, I had, because these Edomites think they're so smart, saying that they don't believe. Well, it's in their spirit not to believe in God, because they're the devil in the first place. But, another example is, if you ask the Edomite so-called white man or white woman, do you believe in God? They say, no, I believe in the Darwinism theory, the Big Bang theory, You ask them, then what caused, if you believe in a Big Bang theory, then how the hell, what caused the Big Bang to make that bang, They say it was a Big Bang and all these elements came out and, the moon, the stars, and the humans came. Like, that is deceitful, witchcraft, wicked knowledge that they put out, Then if you ask them, then who created the elements? Somebody had to create the elements, Somebody had to create the animals, But they can't answer questions like that when you ask them like them type of questions, because they don't expect you to ask them type of questions. The average person, they think the average person is stupid, But yeah, this is just a video, man. Just how Edomites is just they're nothing, man. So-called white people, they're nothing. They're weak, spiritually, mentally, physically, genetically, and they can't win against us. Never. Even as we're cursed, as of right now, they still can't win against us. All they got is financial gain over us, but they're not better than us at any other thing, So with that, man, I'm gonna say shalom, man.